Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty.
And has earned the total respect of his teammates.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Balaj. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the Fitzpatrick on first down. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
And go get the football.
They run it with Balaj. Trying to run in an extra defensive back.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Even. 4 down. Even.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He's got his man. It's Williams. And
to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes.
on play action, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. All down. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly. Fitzpatrick to throw for it on fourth down. It's complete to Graham. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Throwing Fitzpatrick. And he's going to go down. This will count as a goal. They'll try to run this one in. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on fourth. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Many would call that a gutsy decision here early on to go for it, fourth and goal. There was no hesitation. Field goal unit never sniffed the field.
It was a message, and the message was, I trust you on offense. Go out and make this happen. Go ahead and pick it up. You know what else he said? I trust my defense as well. If they don't get it, I know you're going to hold them. So it's a message to your entire team that you believe in them.
Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. They work this to the 29 again.
And relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. They're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Here's Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he will. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. And he's dropped right at the 40. On 2nd down, Elliott. And it's still about 3.
Attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains.
Story at the 48-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. It's a pick. From the 44, Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion.
Stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Be in sync, and they work. Throwing. Prescott, and that'll be knocked away on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Pretty nice, aggressive run there.
For yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
He's got his target, it's Cobb. And he will. They'll run on 1st down. Elliott, and he's only going to get a yard from the first. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. Coachman, he's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Here we go, 46.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randall Cobb there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view.
Now Fitzpatrick. Flushed out right. And that'll be it. Incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Fitzpatrick. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they get him down.
Said the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using the...
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll get this one down near the...
LeBron, it's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the...
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. 17. Fitzpatrick now. Got his man. It's Williams. And he doesn't. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And Miami. Ryan Fitzpatrick as the first half is winding down. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more of going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 20. Just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And he's going to go down for the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good...
Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Meanwhile, they take a shot.
Now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. To throw is Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And he's going to go down again.
But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're... And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be brought down here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before he's... Play fake. Here's Prescott. And nowhere to fit that foot.
Come on, QB, come on.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And this is picked up by the...
Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
A bit of an opening from the 35 on second down. Fitzpatrick. Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are...
Hot routes, if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Now Prescott on fourth down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Again, it's Balaj. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Balaj. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Three quarters in the books. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On second and a couple. Fitzpatrick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
Mike 20.
Left.
They'll run here with Balaj. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Strong.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They go play action. Fitzpatrick sliding out of the pocket. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. To throw is Fitzpatrick. And it is incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Watch your slant. Watch your slant.
Kill.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, he's looking long for Witten. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Hey, color.
Now Balaj. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Regular.
Now Fitzpatrick. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And to give this time to the tailback. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Fitzpatrick, he's got his man. It's Williams. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
We know that the big guys won't get the credit, Brandon, but we also know that that touchdown belongs to them. Excellent job of clearing the way for their running back.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your number one cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and now it's 3rd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A first down throw for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And yet again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 4th down, Prescott. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain, and he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing here, Fitzpatrick. DeMarcus Lawrence dropping him for the 2nd straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on 3rd down.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So now after the sack, 3rd and long, and Fitzpatrick and company a little work to do. 3rd and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them. I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
One travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
First down.
Hey, Mike 20. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, defense.
First down, Fitzpatrick. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Coming to you. Coming to you.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Fitzpatrick here to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And it's 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Jeff Heath, the strong safety, able to get in there on the coverage.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Again, it's Fitzpatrick. And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I think you'd have to label this an upset. Yes, they were at home, but still an upset.